From a young age, we're taught this fallacy that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve, and if you don't, it's your own fault for being lazy. You did not try hard enough. The people that are promoting this are the people that never had to try in their life, the people that had everything given to them, and they promote this rags to riches bullshit, but that's what it is, bullshit. The Donald Trumps and the Richard Bransons and the Oprah Winfrey's, even one of the biggest liars on TV, never came from rags at all. J.K. Rowling, another rags to riches liar. They all come out with this fallacy, this illusion. So this puts pressure on people to become successful like them. So people start out in life working the 12-hour shifts, busting their guts, working the 12-hour shifts 6 days a week, to put some money in the bank, to invest in a business, maybe buy a cafe or a market stall or a little shop or something, and they dream that this is going to be one day be big. It's competitive. Very few cafes become big chains like Starbucks or Costa's. The chances are that it's either going to go bust or you're going to just plod along, make your money, be your own boss, and you're going to have a successful business. It's going to keep you going. You're still going to be chained to the 9-to-5 system for your entire life. So people set out with this philosophy that they just want to be successful and work hard and boast about it. And people actually boast about they've got 3 jobs and they work 12-hour shifts. But what does it actually achieve for them? You still spend 40 years of your life trying to become successful. I mean, who's going to make £1 million in their life by working 12-hour shifts? Who's going to invest in a business and become a millionaire? How many people do that? So you're still going to be chained to the system. You're still going to be a 9-to-5 guy for the rest of your life. Even if it's your own business, you're going to be working for it yourself, keeping it running. So people don't really escape this. And when they get to like 65 years old and they look back on their life and think, you know what, I've got a house, no mortgage, I've got a nice car, I've got a nice pension coming in. At what cost? They spent their whole life being deprived of life, really. I see work as a prison. You work 48 weeks of the year for 4 weeks parole. And during them 48 weeks, it depends what kind of job you got, but the chances are you either work in an office or a factory or a warehouse or a building site, whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, the chances are you're going to be depriving yourself of many things in life. You're going to be depriving yourself of vitamin D because you're going to be stuck indoors all the time. Even if you're on a building site outside, you're going to be wearing a helmet and all the clothing, and you're going to be under shelter at some point because you're building something. Factories, warehouse, you're going to be stuck inside. And we know that vitamin D is important to our health. We know that it's important to our bone structures. People get bone structure problems when they get to like 65. Diabetes, vitamin D is a great benefit to that. So diabetes epidemic has never been so big. Your diet as well. I mean, you're not going to be eating healthy food. You're going to be eating packed lunch, which is probably going to be processed sandwiches and ham or whatever you're going to have. So you're not going to be eating an healthy meal. You're not going to have time to eat an healthy meal. You're going to be in work. So you deprive yourself of a lot of things that keep you healthy. Also, you've got a mental status. You're stuck in work for whatever it is, 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, whatever you're doing. So your life isn't really your life. It's someone else's life. You're making someone else rich. And what has anyone got to show for it? When you get to like 65, they've got all this money, they've got this nice pension and stuff, but they've got no health to enjoy it. And your life is gone. So, I mean, people should just stop chasing the American dream and just stop being realistic and say, you know, I'm never going to be a millionaire. I may as well just live my life now. I mean, I work 4-hour shifts, 6 days a week. I earn minimum wage. I have enough money to pay what I need to pay. I'm not materialistic. I don't buy brand clothes. I cook food from scratch. I've got a good opportunity to cook food because I'm only working 7 to 11 a.m. so I can come home and cook a good dinner. If it's sunny outside, I can go out and enjoy the sunshine. I've got time to do a bit of rambling, go up climb a mountain, go for a wander in the forest, stroll along the beach, do my shopping. I go to the gym regularly, so I'm able to do that. Another thing that you would struggle to do if you're working, your exercise levels are going to be low. You're either going to be in an office on a chair all the time, or wherever you're going to be. Chances are, when you come in from work, you're going to be too tired to go to the gym. You're not going to get much exercise, so that affects people's health long term. And I mean, as I say, I work the 4 hour shifts, 7 to 11. After 11 a.m., my days are free. It's like as if I'm not even working. I'm just literally just waking up in the morning and doing what I do, and then I'm free. I earn enough money to pay for my bills. I'm not materialistic, and that's the thing. Corporations, the same corporations that you are working for, the same corporations that are taking the money back off you, because they program you with the American dream to work 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week, to earn all the big money, and then they program you again to buy their products. I mean, that's what commercialism is. It teaches us that this new T-shirt or these jeans or these pair of trainers or this car or this deodorant or this whatever, this is what makes you happy. You have to have this to be happy. You can't just buy a Primark branded sports top, which probably cost me like £5 or something. You can't buy this because it doesn't make you happy. You can't. You've got to go to the hairdressers every week to make you happy. You've got to have an immaculate beard to make you happy. You've got to trim your bloody eyebrows to make you happy. You've got to have a nice car to make you happy. That's what it's teaching us. What's the point of having a sports car that drives 200 miles an hour when the legal limit is 70? What's the point of? I mean, I'm a 6'2" guy, but for me to be in a Ferrari, which is the roof is probably down to my balls. I mean, I'd be claustrophobic. I'd be one of those circus clowns with my legs dangling out the window. So the American dream just teaches us to be something that we're not really. It teaches us to just aim for something that's just artificial. And it's great if you can achieve that. It's great if you can become a millionaire. It's great if you can own a house with a nice swimming pool and you can own a private yacht and you can own a nice car if you want. It's great if you can do that. But how many people achieve that? I know people who boast about their life like it's something amazing. They get to like 65, so I work 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week. I never had a day off work, but where they got to show for it? They've got terrible illnesses. They're obese. They've got diabetes. They've got everything you can mention is wrong with them. They've got mental health issues. They're on prescribed drugs for whatever various things. I've got no health issues at all, not one that I know of anyway. So I mean, I've just kind of decided to live life like a bum. I kind of do what I got to do for what I got to do. I'm not a complete bum, but I go to work. I do what I need to do. I get my calculator out. I think, what do I need? I can increase my hours if I wanted to. I've got a pretty flexible job, so unfortunately, I reduced my hours on purpose because I didn't want to work 8-hour shifts. I didn't want to work 9 to 5. I wanted to be free. I wanted to finish work at 11 a.m. well, as early as possible, and just do what I got to do. I get called a loser for it. But who do people who call me a loser? There's people half my age who've got worse health issues and who've got health issues. There's people half my age who aren't as fit as me, who aren't as strong as me. They can't do anything I can do. So I mean, who's a loser really? I mean, 9 to 5, the American dream, it's not a dream at all. It's just a trap. It's a trap to enslave people. They want to make you work your guts out and they want you to pay them back. That's what it's about. I work for myself and I buy what I need to buy. I don't buy what the TV commercials are telling me to buy. And that's it.